For those who thought it was ending, no, my friends, it was just a part of the story. Donald Trump is there, solving the situation in Iran, solving the situation in Venezuela, and now he's targeting Xandão again. I'm going to show you here, right? They're releasing everything, showing everything over there in the United States. And Xandão, in order to try to escape, right, from another possible big mess, which would be really bad, is acting nice now. He wants to make peace with Elon Musk. With Elon. I'm going to tell you this story here. There he is, like, Elon Musk, let me be your buddy. I want to be your buddy. Hit the like button, come be part of our family, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. I want to bring you this product here, which I advertise every day. Look, you see my face here. Do you see how it's slimmer? Much slimmer. Well, it was with this product here that I managed to lose 20 kilos. Even more, I used to weigh 105. Today I'm at 84. This one? You take it, mix it in water, it's a powder, tastes like orange juice, it's actually good. It suppresses hunger and helps you lose inches, to lose weight. Without using those products, which are extremely dangerous, you know, the kind that cost you an arm and a leg, and after you stop taking them, you gain weight again. All over again, and even more. Look, here's the thing. You're going to take it, you're going to lose weight, adjust your diet like I did, and then you'll keep it off. Of course, dieting needs planning, willpower, because we know, you understand, it's a project of wanting to change. Then things move forward, you can get there. So that's why you need a product that helps you, because sometimes it's really hard to do it alone. So, my friends, it's a great opportunity for you to lose weight, slim down with quality of life, without using dangerous products. I'm going through this was a few months ago, not years, just a few months ago. Look at the size of my cheeks, look at the double chin I had, look at the double chin I had. I was bothered, 105 kilos. This helped me lose weight, and if it helped me, my friends, you can see I'm really living proof here. Why wouldn't it help you too? Planning, focus, everyone is going to lose weight, you can be sure of it. Slim Fever is the product you needed. Link right below. Don't miss the opportunity to lose weight and get a nice, slim, great body. Link right below. Well, I found it kind of strange. You know, here Dr. Marsilia tells the story.
Moraes.
He asked Gonay to make a request to Moraes to remove Elon Musk from the fake news investigation. Guys, Alexander de Moraes put Elon Musk in the fake news investigation, the richest man in the world. This guy is crazy. He's crazy. But there's always someone crazier than the crazy one, right? And that's a fact, right? Here, Dr. Marsilia is saying that this would be a gesture of goodwill from him, right? So that the censorship probably that he's going to try to impose in this year's elections won't be challenged by the multimillionaire, which more or less the gentleman isn't thinking about. Well, if I'm nice to Elon, he'll let me do whatever I want with X here and all, and reduce the number of senators, because the list of senators that Lula put here left Xandão terrified. I'll show you here. Then I can censor as much as I want. But that's not how things work. Elon Musk has a real aversion to Xandão. That's a fact. The guy took money from one company, from fines, his imaginary fines, to pay other fines that he himself came up with in another company, something that had nothing to do with each other. This is still going to end. What are they doing? They're watching what will happen in this electoral process, with Flavio Bolsonaro being confirmed as president. They'll attack with everything since they've noticed the strategy. And so, what really made Xandão desperate? It's not just this situation of him wanting to censor. He's no longer the president of the Superior Electoral Court. It's going to be very difficult. Andre is the vice president, and Casio will be the president during the electoral process. But also, Trump has already started new attacks against him. But first, I'm going to show you what made Xandão desperate. It's this list right here. Lula released the list of senators he will support to have a strong Senate. Jorge Viana in Acre. Randolph Rodriguez, who won't even win. He's at the bottom of the rankings in the state. And look, there's Columbri, huh? These guys have run the state for years. That's a bad thing for Randolph. Marcelo Ramos. Rui Costa and Jacques Wagner. Those guys, honestly, maybe have a little more chance. But let's see the names that President Bolsonaro will announce there in Bahia. Helder Salomão. Fabiano Contarado. He's done for. It's over. He was elected with the votes of the Bolsonaro supporters. Vanderlo Beto. Marília Campos. Glaze Hoffman. Look at the team. Humberto Bosta. Benedita da Silva's over there in Rio de Janeiro. Fátima Bezerra em Rio Grande do Norte. Paulo Pimenta em Rio Grande do Sul. Rogério Carvalho em Sergipe. Okay? Among the allied candidates, the Partido dos Trabalhadores has decided to support candidates from parties within its base. Renan Calheiros. He might come. Eduardo Braga. Helder Barbalho. Marcelo Castro. Confúcio Moura. This one is really confused. Carlos Favaro. Valde Goes, João Azevedo, Renato Casagrande, Manuela da Vila, and Segregas. Xandão saw this list. I'm in trouble. If these are this guy's best names, man, what's waiting for me? It's waiting for me. What do I do, Elon Musk? Let me be your little buddy. I'll get you out of those investigations. You get out of the investigations. Let me be your new little buddy. But no, baby, just no. Imagine when Xandão laid eyes on this, you know? Benedita da Silva in Rio de Janeiro. There. I'm screwed. Then he saw this here, Paulo Pimenta. Lula just wants to screw me over, that's certain. Wait a minute, I said they. He saw. Glaze Hoffman in Paraná. I'm screwed. Save me, Elon Musk. I'll get you out of the investigations. But then what happened? Daddy Trump, look over there. He's involved in a really big venture. Daddy Trump is. Trump's best friend, Trump's advisor, went there and quoted the article from The Economist.
Né? The Economist.
Jason Miller, former Trump advisor, but current advisor, that role never really goes away. He used social media to quote an article published in the British magazine The Economist in February of this year. It was about the scandal involving Daniel Vorcaro, owner of Master. He highlighted the part where the magazine states that Minister Alexandre Moraes is in trouble after information came to light about the multi-million-dollar contract between his wife, Viviane Barchi de Moraes, and the financial institution under investigation for fraud. Moraes is also in trouble. Look at what he says. Evidence has emerged that his wife, who is a lawyer, received an unusually vague and lucrative contract to represent Banco Master, wrote Miller. In the article, the magazine mentions that Moraes ordered the opening of an investigation against revenue service officials for leaking confidential information. Quote, before Moraes was appointed, his wife's law firm had 27 cases before the Supreme Federal Court and the Superior Court of Justice. Today she has 152 ads, Trump's advisor. The magazine also covers Dias Toffoli's handling of the Master case. In October, Miller also commented about Alexandre de Moraes on social media. He stated that he would not give up until the bald man was behind bars and got everything he deserved. What he is doing to Jair Bolsonaro is repugnant. What he did to Felipe Martins is reprehensible, he wrote. In other words, Xandão saw that things were heating up. Look at his Twitter. That he's in hot water now. Trump hasn't forgotten Alexandre de Moraes. But many times you take one step back to take 2 or 3 steps forward. That's how life works. Sometimes you can't go all in, so hold on. Wrong strategy. Let's pull back so we can move forward later. That's how it is. That's how things are. And Trump is doing exactly that. I believe it. Because things are so bad for Xandão. It's so bad. Just like at United States Pharmacopoeia. At United States Pharmacopoeia, which is a place that he has a lot of interaction. Even at United States Pharmacopoeia, they're putting him in a tough spot. Look at that. United States Pharmacopoeia, the university, criticizes Supreme Court justices who are involved in the Banco Master scandal. No one is above the law. The Brazilian judiciary has a constitutional obligation to represent the highest standard of ethics. Look, the guys from United States Pharmacopoeia are talking here about the development of Master.
The organizations and individuals present here will remain vigilant to ensure that absolutely no one is above the law. Repeating once again, no one above the law, no one above the law.
No one above the law.
The same does not happen with the justice system, which has suffered a significant loss of trust in recent months. A series of reported incidents about the capture of the public budget through excessive salaries.
If even in Xandão's stronghold he's not popular, look, he really needs it there. Look. Leave your little buddy, Elon Musk. But Elon Musk? No. It won't be possible. Okay? From what we've seen, everything Xandão did, right? With this whole group, with this powerful crowd. It's just that I didn't say anything. For every crazy person, there's always someone even crazier. And now we're watching very closely, right? How these situations are unfolding out there. Guys, Trump will act at the right time. You can be sure of that. Share this video on WhatsApp, Telegram, and Facebook. Like and subscribe to join our family, alright? More news and updates coming soon on the Pais e Filhos, Fabiano Guiguet channel.